understanding what are the elements, what makes up a great onboarding journey. And look, we've spoken to hundreds of companies, also studied what some of the leading companies out there do who have the resources to have dedicated onboarding teams. And really you can distill it down into four key pieces. One is about culture. You know, how do we put our values, our vision, and our culture forward, not only of the company, but the team they're joining. And I really have this onboarding needs to be personalized. You can't just have a generic experience because there's so many different functional areas. There's so many different locations and job types. You really need to personalize onboarding, and the culture of those teams is really important. The next one is about objectives and expectations. So when you're designing that onboarding journey, and we'll show you some examples of this, how do you ensure the new starter understands their position in the organization, what their role is in their career progression? And you know, some of the things about, again, it's a company, team, and role sort of hierarchy that you want to be thinking about and drilling down into those areas. And again, different stages of the onboarding journey, it depends where you should introduce these things over the onboarding journey, whether that's day one or ongoing. Administrative, everyone here knows there's a lot of admin and onboarding. You can't get away from that. There's so much in onboarding, which obviously something our offers module covers really, really well as well. And finally, last but not least, is team. So how do we integrate the new starter into the team and the people they'll be working with? One of my favorite sayings is that I think I stole from someone else is onboarding is a team sport. And I really believe that, because people, you know, those first impressions on their first day, first week, all comes down to that team they're joining and how they were accepted into that team.